Hello guys, this is 321 Go Gaming, and today we will discuss how to select car for multiplayer in Asphalt 8. I have Subaru Impreza and Ferrari Galaxy, which to max out would take 3.4 million credits together, but I max them out for free by playing multiplayer. So when you play multiplayer and you get a win streak of 7, then you get a D class upgrade, and for win streak of 9 you get a C class upgrade. That's how I maxed out both cars, worth uh, 3.4 million credits for free. So multiplayer is important, and I'll show you some cars which are really good for multiplayer, and then I'll tell you uh, how to select car so that you overpower the room. So firstly, for beginners, Mini Cooper Roadster is the ideal car for multiplayer. It has decent nitro and really good handling, and for beginner this is the best car. And if you are playing Asphalt since a long time and you don't want to decrease your rating, you can take this car and defeat the noobs. But the only problem would be the races would be 2 laps, and this car is really slow, so the races are going to be really boring. So secondly, the Renault Desire. This is the multiplayer car which the players in top 100 positions use to stay in top 100. So this is the car. The one interesting thing about this car is that if you use a tuning kit, the rank increases by 128. So this is uh, the car for multiplayer. I don't have it because I don't need it. And moving to high-end D-class car, we have the Subaru Impreza and Geely GC9. These cars are not that awesome. If you max pro them, you'll be in a room of servolt, max pro servolt, and you might get your ass kicked. Who knows? So let's move on to C class. Chevrolet Camaro GS. This is a decent car with decent nitro duration and decent acceleration and top speed, and recommended for multiplayer. Similarly, this is also a nice car for multiplayer, Lotus Exige Coupe, and this also feels really nice to handle. It has really nice acceleration and nice nitro duration. That's the most important thing in multiplayer. So now this is the king of multiplayer, Felino CB7. I love this car. It feels really good to handle this car, and the acceleration is amazing, 1.57. So this car is the ideal car for multiplayer. You can use it in any configuration, unupgraded, maxed out, pro, whatever you want. Just use it, and this car will really help you to kick some asses. And now this is my favorite car. Just look at the acceleration, DS servo. The acceleration is comparable to the Felino, whose rank was 1529, and the rank of this car is 1386. So you won't find acceleration like this in the rank range 1386, and this acceleration is comparable to the Biome, which is the king of acceleration, was the king of acceleration. Anyways, so this is the most ideal car, and I use this car very often, and I just love it. It's not that race is going to get boring, because you will get competition, and it will be easy to win. So you get everything you want. You get the winning streak, you get fun, everything. So this is my favorite car for multiplayer. Next is Biome. As the rank of this car increases, the unpredictability increases, and you might face some random crashes of Biome. So I personally don't like to use this car, but if you are comfortable with handling this car, this is really nice car for multiplayer. And similarly, Gallardo, decent car. So now A class, this is where things get tricky. Not in Marussia. These are two cars, Marussia and 12C Spider, which are really good for multiplayer. And if you're using this car, make sure you get the Nitro Starter and tuning kit, because you will be up against Max Pro biomes. So these two cars from A class car. Now as we move forward in A class, 1631 is the Max Pro rank of Pagani Zonda. With this rank, you will get into the room with Max Pro 675 LT, which is like really unfair, and there's no way you can win against them unless they are like noobs, which is not likely. So this is where things get critical, and this is where the car selection comes into picture. So when you're choosing car from Pagani Zonda R to any other car ahead of it, you need to just max out these cars, because if you max pro these cars, you'll be in the room of uh, Max Pro 675 LT and Plethora. So it gets really unfair and overpowered room. So the next car is Sesto Elemento, which is of course which has ruled Ashburn for a long time, but now it's really not that big deal. So this is really nice. I personally like this car. I also like McLaren P1. I take my Max Pro McLaren P1 and sometimes I defeat 675 LT, which is Max Pro, and it's fun. You know, this is pretty comparable to 675 LT. So this is 675 LT, which I was talking about throughout the video, and this is the current king of multiplayer. And if you want to increase your rank in multiplayer, this is the car you need to get. Not exactly, you can increase it with Renault Desire also, but anyways, this is the current king of multiplayer and highly recommended by everyone. But I don't have this car because I wasted my credits on Aventador, and now I'm waiting for a new car from the new upgrade. So in S class car, this is my favorite car, Lycan Hypersport. I have Max Pro it. Again, if you want to be in a comfortable room which is not overpowered, just max it out. If you pro it, things would get really ugly, but it's okay. 1723 and 675 LT is 1763, so it's okay. I use this car and I enjoy races. That's it. And yeah, the current king of S-Class car is HTT Plethora. The only drawback is that shitty nitro duration, and you need to get an extra tank if you want to use this car for multiplayer. So here it is, guys. Just select the cars shown in this video up to that McLaren 12C Spider. You can have any configuration, but as you move on from Pagani Zonda R, use maxed out car, because if you don't, if you use a pro car, things would get unfair for you. So that's it about selection of cars for multiplayer. Thank you for watching.